Good evening there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Workers and Resources in the Soviet Republic of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture, number 202. Tonight, I think that we're going to take the flying machine out for a bit. Wait, before we do that, we cannot do that at high speed, then things get strange. There we go. Now we take the flying machine out and have a look around, see. Apparently we start at the latest addition to electronics making. It's a start anyway. It's doing something. And then we can follow the road up here, maybe. Yes, we can follow the road up here to this town. I see there are quite a few people standing at the bus platform. Quite a few. No, that's nothing. Wait till we get to Utopia, then you'll see some serious stuff. What a bus platform is supposed to look like. Comrade Bar Drinks pub. Yes, that's open. And here they have to travel on this cable car to get up and do their various chores such as shopping, and going to the pub or go visit doctor. Well, actually not visit doctor for the town that we just came from, because they have their own little hospital. Little hospital is the same size as this one. Yes, I'm talking lots of rubbish. And these people are also employed nowadays. People living here and people living over here. They take this cable car up and around here, yes, and up here to Tourist Mountain, Tourist Resort Mountain. Lovely, isn't it? The restaurant is very popular. It's probably because it's very, very cheap to go there, especially compared to how it is at if you want to eat at a hotel, which is extremely expensive. And the pub, how's that doing? Cafe? It's doing. People seem to be walking in. It's probably doing okay then. Okay. See if we can, whilst we're around here with the airport, if we couldn't get a plane. Yes, we could. You don't want to go because there is someone coming in for landing, I would suppose. Yes. In the rain, be careful now. Never know. Seems to have gone quite all right. And just before we leave this place, there is one more thing to take a look at, and that's of course down here, where all the stuff really happens, where this place up on this cliffside originated, and where the people live who take care of business around here. who work at the shop, who work at the university, who works at the school, and so on. Yeah. Right, and then I think that we go over to Prison Mountain maybe, if I can find my way. Yeah, it's right over there. I see how that's doing. It's hard to tell without breaking immersion here and clicking various buildings. So we will have to make an ocular inspection just like so and see that it's as far as I can tell, nothing's on fire, nothing of note seems to be happening. There is even iron on the iron pile, which is a good sign here. What means that we have enough prison labor in the rehabilitation mines, and that we're also processing iron at a good enough speed. Yes, whilst we're around, we can have a look at these lovely bridges here. Are they really though that lovely? Maybe not, but they got the job done. Before I wanted to delve into the turning bridges and so on. There is nothing wrong with the turning bridges, actually, it turns out. It's just that this is a bit more classic Soviet Republic. And we can have a look at the other side of the mountain. And this is a bit more of the modern stuff. That doesn't look half bad, neither. Except that it's slightly implausible, maybe. But it's for the prisoners and so that they can have the best rehabilitation imaginable by working in an iron mine. It's important. Right. So this is the town of Järn or Iron. Yes, very good. They dig for iron in the iron mine, and the prisoners do. But also we have the judicial system here, the courthouse. Here I really would like to see what's what, but I can't. I have to stop that then. Oh, wow! They have fallen behind here quite a lot. 62 statutes of limitations this year. 275 statutes of limitation this year. What is it? 62 or 275 or both? The problem is that the productivity here has been so incredibly terrible, and but it is getting better. So I hope that they catch up. But if we have minor crimes here which have great limitations, we might as well throw the cases out maybe. And then they might commit a new crime, and then they can be judged again, maybe. That was quite a lot of stuff here. Quite a lot of stuff, but there we're catching up. Now we have have serious crimes mostly remaining. 99% of this trial is done. There is done. Wonderful. Police station whilst we're around. How are you doing? No crimes to be taken care of. Oops, wrong button. That's the one I want to push. Great iron ore carriers here, getting loaded up with iron. An insane amount of pylons, power cables. This might not be the optimal way of doing it. I think that putting a transformer closer to where the power is actually needed is a more prudent way of doing it. That's not what we got here though. This is what we got here, so that's what we have. Yes. See, over there is the television station and the cooling tower for the nuclear power plant. That's not the television station, that's the grain silo to the right there. That's the television station in the middle right now, and to the right of it is the cooling tower for the nuclear power plant. This is sort of the main deal here, main business that we see lay before us. Should we go in and have a closer look? Try and take us down to street level and see what we get. Where is this? There is an orphanage, but I've never seen that statue in front of it before. They all have it, but I have not noticed. Oil refineries, judging by the smokestacks, are running at 100%. I would say. I would have to conclude from the evidence shown. Yeah. We go and have a look at this elevated railroad as the 787 is taking off. Follow this train. It takes a bit of concentration, this controlling the flying machine, so that's why I'm maybe a little bit less rambly than usual. I'm trying to concentrate on this to not have it fly all over the place and crash into things. We can't actually crash into things, but this is then Utopia, the pride, or the best town really Yes. This is what a passenger platform should look like. Packed with people. Now it isn't packed with people because the train just came and emptied it out. But you can look over here. It will fill up in pretty much no time at all. Yes. There the next train comes. There are so many. And well, here we have students standing around waiting to go to university. And here we should have workers. We don't seem to have a lot of them. No, they are all being loaded onto buses and shipped off to various factories. Since the frequency of buses is rather high, but we also have quite a few workers in town. Oh, look at this. They are streaming mostly towards the shopping center, I would assume. Some people also, lots of people seem to be walking into the sauna. They like a bit of bastu. Good for them. Go and have a look here, over here maybe at the airport. Nothing's happening here. Here a train is coming. It has been to sell something, either bitumen or fuel. And now it is going to make its way back into its home workplace, which is the train distribution office. And over there comes yet another train of similar operational procedures, I'd imagine. Did the oil refinery just stop, or was it draw distance? I think it was draw distance. We say that it was draw distance. If we can follow this train a bit closer, and what it gets up to, I know what it will get up to. It will go to the border and sell whatever it is it's carrying. It's properly long. You're stopping. There is a train on the single tracked bit, I assume then. Yeah, there sort of has to be. Otherwise, it's a construction train. It's still building on the Tor railroad. I wonder how far it's gotten. Probably quite a ways to go. Now you can go. We have great acceleration here with 2,500 tons or whatever it is this way. Quite heavy. One single locomotive pulling it. But there is no rush with this. I really do enjoy the long trains quite a bit. Yes, a nuclear power plant that has been operating perfectly for all time. It's very good. Or BMK reactor, they call it. Supposedly very safe. Yes. Yes, and we'll follow this train to the border now, and then I think it's about time to say goodnight. But I mean, flying around like this and looking at the thing, I could do that for many installments here, and there is quite a bit to see actually. If you are so inclined, and you should be. You should most definitely be so inclined. Do we get a little sunset with the train going over the bridge? Yes, we do. Isn't that just something? Another train is already standing around here at the border. Yes, so there it is at the border, and what else? Yes, I mean there is so much, I don't even know where to begin or end in this case. But here we'll stop around here somewhere. This is the capital. It is not the largest town, but it is the capital, since here is where it all started. Way back in 1960. Had a few rough years in the beginning, living in those old terrible barracks, and the school burnt down and what's not. We had a lot of mishaps. But we persevered through. What happens if you go in the tunnel with this? Not a lot. Yeah, well, the heart of the oil industry is here, and the roots of it are out and about all over the place. But the heart, I would say, are our two refineries that are refining oil night and day, all year round. and at pretty much full capacity. Although right now it's smoking suspiciously small amounts. Nice draw distance again. There you go. Plenty dense smoke coming out. We can follow the little construction train and see how far it's made it. And then we say good night. Yes. That sounds like a plan to me. It is a little bit of a ways to travel for it to get to his place of work. We're not even close by a long shot. No, we're still on the old, but yeah, on the line that goes off to take the whatever oil doesn't fit in the pipeline. That bit of railroad is what we're on. With a very beautiful bridge here, I have to say. We climb up reasonably gently and somewhat similar gradient all over. Or are you going to take a right here maybe? And do... Yes, you are. Okay, you're not going that way. I see. You're going in here. Interesting. See how far you've gotten on the construction here then. And the fields, they all look pretty much sown. There are a few that are still plowing. Why don't you build a second rail construction yard closer to where we're actually trying to build a railroad? Because I don't have any workers there, nor the materials. The materials I could fix, but getting workers there would be problematic, say. That's why we're doing it this way, and we're in no rush. It can take the time it takes. Also, this railroad is quite pointless. It just goes around in a circle and there aren't even any stops on it. Doesn't hook up to anything. How far have you seem to have gotten a little bit of a ways here actually, haven't you? Yes, you have. Not bad. Follow this construction train out and then end, you said. Yeah, but I did not expect it to take like 10 minutes for it to make it to its place of work. But it seems to be the case. Yeah, but we can't stop. We can't give up on it now. We've gotten this far. No, stick around. It's a bit twisty here between the fields. It couldn't be helped, just the way it is. But it's nice that we're going through the fields and not just taking the long way around, I think. So it's sort of worth it, I'd say. Oh, and here you have constructed a bridge, but that's or you're working on the bridge, or this is the first thing that you're doing after the bridge, maybe. It could well be. No, you're still working on the bridge. Or are you? You're moving incredibly slowly here for some reason. Is it because I'm in this mode here? No. Maybe they don't trust their own handiwork here. They did build it after all. Yes, but would you like to stay on it longer then, if you don't trust it? That seemed rather pointless. To take it all the way from the rail construction yard just to lay in one last sleeper or whatever that was that you did, the final nail in the bridge. Now it has to travel all the way back again, go back here and then continue with this. Yes. Well, wouldn't you know it, we have ended up in coal mining area. Yeah, such is it. Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching this little special fly around thingamajig here in Thingamabob of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture 182. I think that this is a pretty nice picture to end on with the fields. And daylight is going away, right? Is it not? I think it is. So with that, I thank you so very much for watching, and I wish you a good night.